But this sound doesn't match my poem. Very sorry. Someone can tell me when I have 5 minutes. Okay. My poem. I will read now. A Thing for Another, and I didn't explain anything about this book. No, this book. Well, I did this book. I wrote this poem in German. This is the 11th or the 12th or the 10th time I read this poem out loud in public situations. So I count. Every time I read this poem, I count. And what I did, I wrote it in German. My mother tongue is Portuguese. So I wrote it in German because my ex-boyfriend, he was German. So he was able to understand me from a poem. And we broke up. And what I did afterwards, it was I invited many friends to translate my poem into other language. Like, it was written in German, so I delivered the poem to mother tongues German. German's mother tongue speakers. So they translate into other tongues, speakers, languages they were not that able to write. So this poem is full of mistakes. Maybe I cannot see here because Romanian is not my language, so I cannot judge. But the effects that produces, it's very interesting. Okay. Someone is sending me an email. It's not in person. I think for another one too. Clarification for the standing position. A friend asks me to do a text about or from for Wittgenstein in Dada. He said to me in English, this year Dada makes a big party, 100 years old for that texts. We can at least try to survive at the expense of the other who try to survive, to make money. The old Dada, this favorite neighbor. I began another text once of Hans Harp and other. But it was so difficult for me to reach the end, and I don't know yet when I will finish it. When? Then I decided to write this text in English because I'm learning English. I had this question in my head, how the previous experience, the experience in the background of my life can help in the future. All I've written here is false, forgery. I don't know most of these words, the meanings, and I almost can't read them, but the method was just the method of using a dictionary. This is my first official poem in English. The moral is the literal translation. A mistake is not a right. The last statement, the final statement in the clarification of the standing position is the mark of a literal translation, which claims that ultimately a mistake is not a right, but in that literal translation, a finger is a finger. That's it. Thank you. End of standing positions, clarifications. First official poem in German in form of a first official translation in English. Dear reader, I live in a residential community and I help with the cat, a castrated cat, but still a cat. I help with the food, and I don't have yet to sleep with the cat, but it might happen sometimes. The cat is called Raymond. And he is really a cat without testicles, but still a cat. My ex-boyfriend is called Raymond, and he's not a cat, probably not, because he has not had a tail, but he, unlike the cat, always wears on him on the top of his pants his testicles. And he is very proud of himself to have it and use it if it was necessary, even I know one time I understood over the noon meal, he said, I am a sexual being, but it's a biological concept. And it has to do, I know, this with the sexual reproduction. This is about our ability to produce different copies of ourselves under the light of this concept. Even the bacterium and the fungus are sexual beings too. I don't quite understand how it works, but I don't think it is a big problem. I think I have to, and use testicles or their testicles if it was necessary, because I don't quite understand how all this works. And I don't have testicles, and not even as the cat wants to say I've never had it. If I say this is all, I mean my whole body, and their circulation system, blood trades, etc. My feeling or my bladder should not so good. I don't understand the history of prolipopylene, the history of capitalism, the history of my father's intentional death, or the joy to live or to be alive, to be here. I think that's it. If you want to see the random poem, you can have 3 copies. One belongs to Simona, the translators here. Oh yes, one copy is for you, and then I have one left copy, so you have to fight to have it.